A tornado touched down in a small northwestern Alberta village last evening, damaging homes, uprooting trees, and knocking out power. Fortunately, no serious injuries reported. And this evening, residents are starting to clean up. Environment Canada confirming no tornado warning was ever issued. So how's the community dealing with the aftermath of that unexpected tornado? Let's bring in Marcel Maure, the fire chief and director of emergency management and protective services for the municipal district of Smoky River. Thank you very much for joining us. What was it like to live through a tornado, especially one that came without a warning?
It was definitely interesting for sure, Ian. It was something never seen before since I've been here as fire chief, that's for sure.
And tell me about the damage in the community.
The damage was not as severe in the community as one would expect. There's a farmer just outside of the town that had a lot of damage to his grain bins, his machine sheds, causing a lot of problems there. Inside the village itself, one of the roofs got ripped off a house, a lot of cosmetic damages, some broken windows, destroyed patios, and lots of shingles ripped off. But for the most part, the damage wasn't that bad. We could have seen a lot worse.
Where were you when the tornado came through?
I happened to be at home. I live 10 kilometers away in the town of Falher, and I was there. So when we got the notification for some down power lines and gas leaks, we responded to those calls. And en route there, the Chief Administrative Officer reached out and asked if I knew that there was a tornado that had hit. And I said no, but I looked at the sky and we could see the dark clouds and we could see it moving through the sky.
Yeah, while you've been talking, we've been looking at some pictures from your community, including from that farm. And man, like, just a reminder of how powerful a tornado is and how damaging it can be. And the thing about a tornado too, especially when there's no warning, is that all of a sudden it's just on you, and you know you have nowhere to go. So thank goodness nobody got injured in that yesterday. What about the lack of a warning? Like, should Environment Canada have been able to send out a warning?
There was conversation had with Environment Canada after the fact. They said it didn't develop as a normal cell, and that was the problem. Usually there is tornado warnings or thunderstorm warnings or any other warnings are given out to us. It just happened that this didn't present as that, so we did not see it or did not get that warning. I believe everybody was safe, so it's not the end of the world that it was missed, but moving forward, it'd be fantastic if we could get those notifications in advance to ensure that everybody gets to safe places and gets to shelter.
Yeah, and you know, it's a reminder of when Environment Canada does issue a warning, they often say that if you do see signs of a tornado in your area, take precautions immediately, right? It's nothing to mess around with, and you know, just to try to find a place that's safe. You must be talking to people in the community. What are they saying today about all of this? Like, I could think one of the things they might say is, you know, they have a plan for the next time a tornado roars through their community where they'll go in the house. But what are people saying today?
That's some of the feedback I've got for sure, is they would like to know about the warning, hopefully be warned in advance next time, and get to shelter, get down into the basement of the home or into a low spot so that they could be protected if the tornado were to hit something. At least they have some means of protection, and that the warning from Environment Canada would provide that to them.